I hadn't heard about Georgetown, and I went to an information session at my high school, and I absolutely fell in love with the place.
Georgetown was definitely a top choice, but the issue came with sort of the financial barrier. It came as a surprise when I heard about the Wall Street Alliance that people went out of their way to take their contributions and choose them to support me.
Georgetown is obviously a very expensive school, but having a scholarship is something that I'm really grateful for because it takes a burden off of me and my family.
And I applied to a few other schools, and I didn't even wait to hear back from them before I made the decision to go to Georgetown. It was just my dream school.
Georgetown, yeah, they have the space and all the resources for you to try different things, and they ultimately keep pushing you until you find the things that you love.
There are opportunities in every newsletter, every flyer you see, every professor you talk to about things you can explore and ideas you can explore that you didn't even know you could.
I always joke with my friends that, a day at Georgetown feels like a week, and a week at Georgetown feels like a month, because we are always growing, and there are always things happening.
I want to leave Georgetown thinking in a different way than I am right now, and I can say that's feasible because I'm thinking in a different way than I did when I came in.
Georgetown's really pushed me through the coursework, through how I make my friends, through the clubs that I've been involved in, and really has prepared me for the next step of my life.
I definitely think that Georgetown will always be a home for me, and I will always look to be a part of this Georgetown community in whatever way I can throughout my life.
I think about every time I've had an internship, or every time I've had the summer job, it's always been through like a Georgetown alumni.
Georgetown has a huge presence in New York. I know my dad, he's like, every single day he tells me about a new person from Georgetown that he's met.
I also love that, many Hoyas end up being in New York, which is my hometown, so I love being a part of both communities that seem to overlap a lot.
I'm very excited about being a part of the Wall Street Alliance. I'm really interested and excited to have these connections, and it really makes me feel like I'm supported in my education.
Well, I would want them to know that there are more kids out there just like me who have not come from the most privileged backgrounds, and if given the chance and the resources and support to succeed, that they can thrive.
Yeah, so the financial aid that I received through the Wall Street Alliance scholarship was incredible. And I think that's had an incredible impact on my desire to stay involved in Georgetown post-graduation.
Well, me personally, I'm someone that I would have never even ended up at a place like Georgetown had it not been for the generosity of those more fortunate than myself.
I actually received a call from the Georgetown admissions office with my acceptance package, and in it they mentioned the Wall Street Alliance scholarship that I had received. It was kind of a miracle. And it was more than we had ever hoped for.
I woke up one day my sophomore year and checked my tuition, and there was a line item there that just said that the Wall Street Alliance, and I didn't know what it was at first.
I went a bit further, found out more about this organization, and I was really shocked at how committed everyone was to the success of the students.
It became another community, another outlet for me to reach out if I ever need anything, someone to lean on. I can't think of a time when the Wall Street Alliance has not been there for me.
And every time I've sent out a cold email looking into an opportunity or asking for advice on something, it's very rare that I never hear back, and I think that really does speak to just how strong the Georgetown Alliance is.
They welcome you with open arms. Each and every one of them is so willing and grateful to hear your stories.
And I think it really hit home for me when I moved here back to New York and was able to attend the Wall Street Alliance Gala every year.
I think the Wall Street Alliance Dinner is definitely one of the first things I look for every time February comes around. It's definitely circled on my calendar.
I think the Wall Street Alliance is just a very cohesive community. I think it's like your home away from home, it's a family.
The people in the Wall Street Alliance have always been incredibly supportive, and so all I can say is thank you, and I'd love to sort of show the same for the next generation.
And I think that I was someone who made the effort to make the most of that opportunity, and because of that, I will forever love Georgetown and forever love the Wall Street Alliance.
I would like to thank the Wall Street Alliance founders from the bottom of my heart. The impact the scholarship has is beyond words.
I'm incredibly proud to be a Hoya. I would say it's the institution outside of my family that has shaped me the most.
I am incredibly proud to be a Hoya, and I definitely bleed blue and gray.
I beam about it to everyone. People can see it written on my face when they ask me about Georgetown. It's really a pride that doesn't go away.